on.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to add a quick video about using Google Read and Write, which I think is a fantastic tool for anybody to use. It can actually help read text on a screen for you. It can help organize your information, help you take notes. We'll even pull all the kind of highlighted information on a text out into a separate document and kind of organize everything for you. I think it's a really good tool, and I'd like for as many people as possible to be using it. So I'm just going to give you a quick video showing how to install Google Chrome into your account, and then how to use it should you choose to do so. So this assignment for Unit 2, Lesson 3 that you're doing on how a news article is formulated, ask you to take a look at a Google Doc that we did. And I've included a PDF here as well as a Google Doc. My suggestion is you always use the Google Doc as that's exactly what Google Read and Write is set up to use. So you're going to make a copy. I've already done that, so my copy's right here. So you'll see my Google Read and Write is already installed. It's this little purple puzzle piece. For those of you that don't have this installed, you simply go to the Chrome Web Store. So just Google Chrome Web Store, click into the Web Store, and just type Read and Write, and up it pops. So here it is. You'll click on it, and there'll be a add to Chrome, and then eventually an add extension piece, and this puts this little puzzle piece up in your window. My only caveat is that you must be using, there's a good chance that if you're using your own Gmail account and not the Loyola Learning.ca one we at Loyola have provided for you, you might not be able to install this. You will for sure if you're using your Loyola Learning account, because we've set it up that anyone using these accounts can use these apps. So if you're having trouble installing it, you can't find it, or you say it says you don't have access to it, please make sure you're in your Loyola Learning account. So after you add the extension, any Google Doc that you open, you should have the ability to just simply click on this puzzle piece, and this is the Google Read and Write toolbar that comes up. The first thing we're going to talk about, the first application in this app, is the ability to highlight information. As you know, from this assignment, it's asked you to take a look at this article, the suitcase lady from the Globe and Mail, and pull out some information and use that in your answers. So one thing we can do is use the highlighter to help us. So one part of it is the where of the article. Here we found out that it's in a 24-hour donut shop on Queen Street West. So you highlight something, and then you can simply go up and click on a color, and it's yellow. Another thing you can do is there's 4 different colors of highlighters here. If you want to isolate information about the person themselves, you can come up and their description of her. She has bleary eyes, deep lines in her face, and she was crying audibly or steadily. Okay, this enables us to separate in different colors, different information. This is the where, this is the what, or certainly anything describing her. If we could do something else down here in blue. Now, after you do that, you can also come to the side and you can add a comment. Okay, this is where you would do this is if you're reading through the article and you want to make some thoughts. So you're going to record your thoughts and any connections you make as you read. And as my many mistakes, you always right click and fix it. So here's where you record any connections that you make, any thoughts you have as you're reading. So it's a good just a comment, and we'll pop it right in there beside it. After you're done with it, making any notes and reading through and making any comments here, you can go up and click this little colored wheel. It says Collect Highlights. If you click on this, it will open another Google Doc that will isolate the highlights that you've made, the notes that you've made. So yes, you're simply going to say, yes, we're going to collect all those highlights. And it says a new document is being created. And as it comes up, you'll see that it's isolated the information contained in the different colors. where that came from, copy of Unit 2, Lesson 3, Sukas Google Docs, and then this is my email, it would be your email down here. So this is a good way to organize your note-taking, and as you go through the actual questions, if you've made made notes like this, take a look, and to go through, you may find the answers to your notes here. I may have led you a little astray last lesson when I talked about the tool right on the main lessons where you can highlight and then click and it reads it to you. I called it Google Read and Write. It's actually not Google Read and Write. It's another tool, very useful, but not Google Read and Write. If we go back into this lesson, you can do the same thing with Google Read and Write. You can either put your cursor at the very top, hit play, and it will read and highlight the words as it's reading.
By Christy McLaren. Used with permission.
Or if you don't want the whole thing, if there's a particular part or word that you understand, you can just highlight an individual passage and it will just read that to you. So certainly I think it's a great tool to use. Just wanted to give you a brief introduction to it, and hopefully you can use it in your note-taking. It's going to help you break down information and understand what you're reading better, which is really the heart of literacy. Okay, thanks very much.